August 9, 1945. 3 days after the world's first atomic bomb destroyed Hiroshima, another city awaited its fate. Nagasaki, a serene port town on Japan's southern island of Kyushu, lay between green mountains and a deep natural harbor. For centuries, it had been Japan's only gateway to the outside world, a city of trade, of Christian faith, and of foreign exchange. Portuguese merchants once brought silk and spices through its ports. Dutch traders once lived on the island of Dejima, and the grand Urakami Cathedral had once stood as the proud heart of Japan's Christian community. But as World War II consumed the Pacific, Nagasaki's peaceful character transformed. Its shipyards built torpedoes for the Imperial Navy. Its factories forged weapons of war. By the summer of 1945, the city had become an industrial stronghold, and in the eyes of the Allies, a legitimate target. That morning, the people of Nagasaki awoke beneath a cloudy sky. Air raid sirens had wailed earlier, but the threat seemed to pass. Children walked to school, workers returned to their posts, and families tried to carry on with what little remained of normal life. High above the clouds, however, a B-29 bomber named Boxcar was flying toward Japan. On board was a weapon unlike any other, a plutonium bomb known as Fat Man. The plane's primary target was the city of Kokura, but heavy smoke and cloud cover obscured the sight. After 3 failed bombing runs, the pilot turned toward the secondary target, Nagasaki. At 11:02 a.m., the bomb bay doors opened. A single atomic bomb fell silently toward the Urakami Valley, a quiet, hilly district filled with homes, schools, and the great Urakami Cathedral. 43 seconds later, the sky split open. A blinding flash, brighter than the sun, engulfed the city. In an instant, temperatures soared to nearly 4,000 degrees Celsius. The shockwave ripped through the valley, shattering glass, tearing down buildings, and flattening entire neighborhoods. The blast radius stretched for more than 2 kilometers. Firestorms erupted in every direction. The Urakami Cathedral, once the pride of Japan's Christian believers, was reduced to rubble. People near the hypocenter were vaporized instantly. Their shadows burned into stone. Tens of thousands lay wounded, their clothes burned away, their skin charred and peeling. "Water!" they cried. "Please, water!" But the city was in flames, and there was no one left to answer. By nightfall, over 40,000 people were dead. Within weeks, the toll would rise to more than 70,000. Many who survived the blast suffered terribly from burns, infections, and radiation sickness. A new, invisible enemy no one understood. Children lost their parents. Mothers held the lifeless bodies of their sons. Doctors, already scarce, struggled to treat the wounded while themselves poisoned by radiation. The once vibrant city of Nagasaki had become a silent wasteland of twisted steel, ash, and scorched earth. 3 days later, Japan surrendered. Emperor Hirohito spoke to his people for the first time, announcing the nation's unconditional surrender to the Allies. World War II, the deadliest conflict in human history, was finally over. But peace had come at an unimaginable cost. 2 cities had vanished. Hundreds of thousands of lives had been erased. Humanity had crossed a threshold it could never uncross. In the years that followed, Nagasaki rose again from the ashes. Its people rebuilt their homes, their faith, and their hope. The ruins of the Urakami Cathedral were left standing as a reminder of what had been lost and what must never be repeated. In 1955, the Nagasaki Peace Park was established near the hypocenter, a place of reflection and remembrance. There stands the Great Peace Statue, its right hand pointing to the heavens to warn of nuclear destruction, its left hand extended in a gesture of peace. Every year, on August 9th, the city gathers in silence. Survivors, the hibakusha, tell their stories. Bells toll, and as the wind moves gently through the Peace Park, the voices of the dead seem to echo through time, urging humanity to remember. Today, Nagasaki is a city of life once more. Children play in its streets. Ships sail through its harbor. The hills are green again. But beneath that beauty lies memory, the memory of a single moment, that changed the world forever. Nagasaki stands not only as a city reborn, but as a voice for peace, a living witness to the power and peril of humankind's own creation. The story of Nagasaki is not one of anger, but of remembrance, of warning, and of hope. For in the silence that follows the memory of the bomb, the world can still hear what Nagasaki whispers to all who listen, that peace is fragile and that the price of war is written in fire.